Welcome to a word of hope for the memorial of Francis of Assisi. My name is Father Brendan Curran, Dominican promoter for justice and peace, joining you in picturesque Nairobi, Kenya, at the convening of our International Dominican Family Commission for Justice and Peace, gathered together here as we do once a year to set our intentionality, our sights and hopes all across the globe of how to be better and more intentional preachers of God's peace in our world. And how appropriate we're gathered here during the Memorial Day of Francis of Assisi. Today we hear one of those optional gospels, a tough one. Jesus invites followers who had gathered around him from village to village, and he said to them, "Come and follow me." And so one of those people who volunteered to come and follow Jesus said, "Yes, Master, I will follow you, but first let me bury my father." And then another man came up to Jesus and said, "Yes, Master, I will follow you, but let me first say farewell to my family." Let us not forget that the harvest is plenty and the laborers are few. Jesus is calling and urging them and reminding them that the time is now, that there are so many distractions and excuses that all of us, if we're truly authentic and honest, get in the way and are an obstacle, an obstruction to bearing Christ's message to the world. Whether it be our sense of distancing ourselves conveniently and overwhelmed by the struggles, strifes of the Sudan or of Ukraine and other places of conflict in our cities, towns, and villages throughout the world, no excuses. Whether it's caring for God's environment, reminding us that we are part of God's holy home. Do we believe it? Do we practice it? Francis of Assisi has a legacy reminding us that we're part of God's community and not just of people, but of God's creation. How many times are we too quick not to recycle a plastic bottle or an aluminum can and not caring for decision making on how do we protect the environment through policy? So many distractions, so many problems and challenges. But with Christ, it never was meant to be easy. Jesus simply said to us simple but profound words: "Come and follow me." So no excuses. Let us get us about on the journey of Christ. The gospel of Christ is here and powerfully near to each of us here and now, whether we're in Kenya, whether we're in Chicago, my home, or whether we're across the world. In your home, in your community, at your parish, no excuses. Let us be bearers of Christ's hope for the world.